We all love the interesting compilation videos of Daily Dose of Internet. Jason Gryniewicz is the man behind this super popular YouTube channel with more than a whopping 18 million subscribers. His story is quite interesting. In this video, I'll tell you how Jason, despite working hard on his first YouTube channel, failed, how he started Daily Dose of Internet after being inspired by PewDiePie and as a respite from his uninspiring corporate job. I'll also tell you why he, after working on Daily Dose of Internet for a year, had to make all his videos private. So, now let's start from the beginning. Jason Gryniewicz was born on December 3, 1992 and hails from Chicago metropolitan area, Illinois, U.S. His mother, Pam Gryniewicz, is a nurse and his father's name is Victor. Now, let's take a brief look at his education and career. After completing his schooling from Wheaton-Warrenville South High School in Illinois in 2011, Jason studied for a bachelor's degree in political science and government from Illinois State University and graduated in 2015. In 2013, he worked as an investigative assistant at the Public Defender's Office in Illinois, and a year later, he worked as a legal assistant at the state's attorney's office. From September 2015 to February 2017, Jason worked as an investment banking analyst at Northern Trust Corporation in Chicago. Now, let's dive into his interesting YouTube journey. On December 18, 2010, Jason started his first YouTube channel by the name Sir Nosage. At the time, YouTube was just a hobby for him, and he used to mostly upload Call of Duty, Black Ops game clips, and later, Call of Duty music videos. Even after working for long hours on every single video, his videos didn't get decent views, and this made him quit the channel. That channel has 45 videos on it with a little over 70,000 subscribers. In 2015, his bank job got on his nerves. He was not only uninterested in his job, but also hated himself for being in that job. At the time, Felix Arvid Ulf Kjellberg, aka PewDiePie's story, seemed to Jason a beacon of hope. He got inspired by knowing that Felix used to initially work at a hot dog stand and went on to become a massively successful YouTuber. Slightly digressing, currently PewDiePie has 111 million subscribers and is one of the few YouTube channels to be awarded Red Diamond Creator Award, and Daily Dose of Internet has a little over 18 million subscribers, but if you compare their views, the latter gets almost double the views of the former. Now, let's come back to Jason's story. After being inspired by PewDiePie, he observed that many low-quality, awful videos were getting millions of views on YouTube, and he was confident that he could become a successful YouTuber by publishing good-quality entertainment videos. He also wanted to start a YouTube channel to find solace from his monotonous job. So, on July 15, 2015, he started Daily Dose of Internet. As Jason's intention was to daily publish videos, he named his channel as Daily Dose of Internet. He started publishing compilation videos, and publishing videos daily meant that he was left with little time to ask for permissions for using others' videos, and so, he continued using others' videos without the much necessary licensing rights. And this got Jason into hot water, and he had to make all his videos private in order to comply with YouTube's copyright rules, and thus, his full year's work got wasted. He learned the lesson, and from that time onwards, he started requesting permissions to use others' videos. He pays anywhere between $50 and $500 for purchasing the videos, and also requests people to film videos exclusively for his channel. You too can submit your interesting clips to the Daily Dose of Internet through its website and get paid. Jason also purchases video footage from licensing companies. He searches for interesting videos on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, and Reddit, and then obtains permissions, licensing rights, and signed licensing contracts. As all these procedures are time-consuming, Jason couldn't daily upload videos, but this keeps his channel safe from copyright issues. He earns from ads on YouTube. After starting Daily Dose of Internet in 2015, as Jason didn't get a good response even after working for a few months, he gave up. Luckily, for months later, his SpongeBob video became viral and got a couple of million views within a month, and since then, he has been continuously working on his channel. You can't find the SpongeBob video on his channel, as he made it private. On October 30, 2020, Jason started another YouTube channel by the name Daily Dose of Gaming. Currently, he has 654,000 subscribers on it. Now, coming to his personal life. In one of his 2020 interviews, Jason mentioned that he was in a relationship but broke out of it. He also said that he suffers from ADHD and OCD. Now that I've finished telling you his story, Here are some tidbits about him. He has equinophobia, aka the fear of horses. Cats and bees are Jason's favorite animals. He loves nature walks and the Virgin Islands. He has a handful of favorite YouTube channels like Lazar Beam, Fresh, Johnny Harris, the B1M, Videogame Donkey, and Real Life Lore. So, how are you inspired by his success story? Please comment below. If you are into reading, I also wrote Jason's story on my website, which I'm linking in the description below. If you are interested in more success stories of your favorite YouTubers, please subscribe to my channel.